Yeah, pretty much. And then you can ask any questions and I'll do my best to answer whatever I know for you guys. Okay, I'll just jump right into it. Let's see if I can. All right. Okay. Here it is. A young couple looking to buy a home, sitting down together searching for the perfect real estate agent to help them fulfill their dreams. The time is now. After searching for what feels like hours, they take a break only to come back 15 minutes later and see a bright green Z everywhere they look. While it may not actually be that they entered the Twilight Zone, it can seem like that with all the technology that we have nowadays. But the truth to the magic behind it all is actually called retargeting and remarketing. Now, there is a difference between the two. Retargeting is focusing on a potential client, whereas remarketing is focusing on a previous client. So basically what it is a visitor comes to your website and they'll either take advantage of what you have to offer or they will leave. And then a cookie tracks their site, and then when they enter a different site that you have remarketed to, your ad will pop up hoping to bring them back to your website. So I could tell you how this all works, or how exactly to do it, and what social media campaigns or places to do it on, but really it's just not that simple. Instead, as I was looking further into this whole marketing and remarketing, I found a man by the name of Nelson Cuesta. He's a CEO of a company called Agent Fire, where they actually help real estate agents market their business. And so, as I was looking into it a little bit more, I found a blog post that he ended up writing on his findings that I just wanted to share with you that I think has some very valuable information that could help you. So basically what he did is he took a client from Colorado and decided to make a goal. His goal was to spend $2,500 on marketing in 2 months on Facebook and Google. And then hopefully generate the highest return on investment possible. So really what stood out to me as I was looking into this was his results, as he ended up generating over $50,000 in net profits from real estate commissions. Basically, he used $2,300 and generated 768 leads from Facebook, and then spent the other 200 on Google, generating 472 clicks. So going into how he did it, well, in order to create the most successful ads, they started out by looking into keywords. They did keyword research using a website called SEMrush. So basically what it is it kind of tells you the pay-per-click and organic traffic that certain keywords generate. Because this is a paid website, he also brought up Google's keyword planner that's free and is basically the same tool. So after they used the keyword research, they went into competitor research. They used a website called SpyFu, which basically allows you to see what your local competitors' keywords are, what they're using to generate the client, like the people coming in, right? So after they did that research, they decided to step into a 7-step master ROI formula using Facebook as their starting point. So what they did was they began by identifying their niche market. Their niche markets were downsizers and first-time homebuyers. And the reason they chose these was because their client, because of her experience with all of the people she was dealing with, those were just the best people that she chose to go with. So then they took the niche markets and dug deeper into targeting. They decided to, and let me point out, this is all on Facebook right now. So what she did was they decided to do a 10-mile radius of Colorado Springs. And then because they their niche market was for like downsizers, they decided to make the age 55 and up, just because obviously most of the time people are downsizing above that age. And so another thing that they did was they included the length of residency to be 6+ years. And then also demographics obviously are going to be homeowners, and then just the home value. What they did exclude, however, were new movers, recent home buyers, renters, and young adults in home, because obviously they're not going to really be what they're looking for or have a need for buying a new home or downsizing. All right. And also something else they did say to exclude if you are using Facebook remarketing is there's an option that says, what does it say? Sorry, I'm trying to remember. Likely to move. And he said that every time that he used that, it didn't work. He doesn't know why. There's no reason behind it, but to just not use it. Okay.
And that, can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
The tag of likely to move, if you'll go back one, was that in just categories?
Yeah, so it's actually not shown up on here. Sorry, I meant to add it, but anyway, it really is just when you're including things. So like just throughout here and stuff, one of the tags will be the option to add in likely to move people, and he said it just doesn't work. No real reason behind it, but he's just never had success with it. So
Okay, so show me the next page right there. Okay, I think it would probably come up here. Likely moves, yeah. Okay, keep going. Thank you. That's
yeah,
great.
of course. Okay, so after they had all of their target audience set up, they recommended using an offer page or creating an offer page. So basically it allows clients to click on their ad and then bring up a full list of, certain homes. So basically what they did was offered a list of single story homes for sale to appear, because they're helping downsizers, right? And then the next thing that they did was create the actual ad themselves. So what they decided to do with Facebook is use a carousel ad, just because using a carousel ad allows you to show more images and videos, and also include those different links to that listing and different headlines that you want to use. And then, let's see. Moving on to A/B testing. So this is actually super, super important, just because obviously you want to make sure your ads are working, right? And so basically you launch 2 or 3 different campaigns, and then once you have some data, you look at that data and see what ads are working and what ones aren't, and then you're able to take the money and put it into the ones that are. Something that a tool that he used is called Ad Espresso. It is $49 a month, but really what it does is it allows you to track not only an ad itself, but the different headlines, text, and images. So you can have 2 headlines, 2 texts, 3 images, or whatever, and then it will generate different variations and track those ads. So then you're able to see what variation of what ad is working the best. And so you could literally have 12 ads, and then Ad Espresso will tell you which one of those variations is working the best, and then you're able to use those ones. Okay, so now he says the next thing is to create a landing page. This is the page they're directed to when they click on your ad, that gets their contact information in exchange for what you're offering. So if you have like an offering page, like we talked about earlier, to give them a list of homes to look at, in order to reach the offering page, you get their information. And so then it's just a good way for you to have an opportunity to reach out to more people, right? Again, this is also something that needs to be tested, just to see what layouts work best that are going to really draw people in to be willing to put that information in. He did say that putting a little personalized message did tend to work the best to get people to fully commit and put their information in and move on to the offering page. And then, so here's just a better look of her offering page that they used. And then to follow up, you guys, I already know you guys are amazing at this. I've seen the way you guys work with your clients and stay in touch with all of them, which is just amazing. And then the last step that they used is to use a drip email. Now, when I say drip email, I don't mean spamming them. Really, to create an email, make it valuable. Make it feel like reading your email is something that they're learning from, you know, and make it personal. Something that they feel like you are reaching out to them, you know? And so then after all of this with Facebook, he moves on to Google. Well, basically it's a very similar process, but you do just want to make sure that when you are doing this, you're remarketing and not just advertising, because the remarketing makes really gets those cookies and makes sure to track the people that you want to get back to your page. And so then you really at this point might be asking, well, is this right? Is this really something that I really want to do? And I would 100% say yes, because 98% of people do not convert on their first visit. In order to really get them to look at what you have to offer, you have to bring them back to your page. And remarketing really allows you to keep you in the back of their mind or in the front of their mind if they're finally willing to take that step. So, you know, while it may not actually be entering the twilight zone, you know, if you're willing to put in the hard work and dedication, the rewards are really, really beneficial. So, anyway, thank you.